So, okay, he killed off all these people, made them up, whatever. It's not whatever, but, like, that's how I have to look at things now. Like, okay, whatever. Because it got much worse. So, I ended up moving in with him to the house where the uncle was supposed to be living with the niece before he passed away, and the niece passed away. Like I said, he said that the uncle's brother and his wife were going to come into the house to, like, pack the stuff up, move all the uncle's stuff out. But he also said that the house was a house, like a safe haven for the family, that everybody could come stay at if they needed somewhere to go. And that they've been locked in with this landlord for the longest and all this stuff. So, I'm staying there, and after, like, remember, I'm not working at the time. He convinced me to quit my job. We're doing Instacart and DoorDash. Every day we wake up, we riding around, riding to Wegmans. I'm sitting in the parking lot arguing with him for hours before we even start, crying my eyes out because he's so manipulative. I'm walking around Wegmans looking down bad and sad. Like, I was just so embarrassed. But it was like, this is all I deserve. This is just my life. This is just my life. Like I said, I was really mentally so gone. I didn't even care. Like, I was just waiting to die, to be honest. I was just waiting to die. But things really started to get abusive. And it was just like I after staying there for a while and just being in that same routine with him, it was just so toxic. I didn't know where the money was coming from because I'm living with you. When do you have time to sell houses? When are you doing these Zoom meetings? You were pretending to do them when we were on FaceTime before I actually started hooking up with you. But now, like, where's all that motion? Where is it? Non-existent. And it would be to the point where, like, we're going out to eat and doing stuff. But, bro, we sitting at the table for hours after finishing the meal because this man has no money. And he's waiting for somebody to send it to him or something. I don't know. Like, well, I ended up finding out, to be honest. I ended up finding out. I'm just going ahead and make this video a little longer, y'all, so buckle in. So time goes on. We're stuck in this cycle. I'm pregnant now. I ended up pregnant. I've always wanted to be a mommy. Me finding out I was pregnant gave me, like, that spark back, like, in my life. Like, I've always wanted to be somebody's mama. That was my biggest dream. But I knew when I got pregnant, this is just going to be my baby. I don't know what's up. I just knew. Also, just want to say, this man has no social media. Never really has. Like, he's not out there. I don't know. He's, like, so off the grid. It's a little scary. So now I'm pregnant, and I really wanted to know what's going on. Like, what's tea? Y'all, I start going through that phone. And this is why I'm scared to touch a phone now that's not mine. Y'all, when I tell y'all the stuff I seen in that phone, not only was this man abusive, but he was gay with an OnlyFans and selling fake pictures with girls on Snapchat, on whatever websites, masturbating websites with other men, recording himself. I'm seeing so much. And you know what? I didn't even see all of that at once. That's just like through the time period of my pregnancy. But before all of that, I seen these messages with him and his best friend at the time. They're sending each other, the best friend is a girl, by the way. They're sending each other back and forth gay porn. In my mind, and my job, while I'm going through his phone, this man is passed out sleep, looking ugly with no socks on. I hate it. Passed out sleep. He made me into the type of girl that it's like, I'm gonna have to call this girl and see what's going on. So that's what I did. I reached out to the best friend to see what was going on. Basically, because I'm not even trying to do too much on her. Basically, I asked her, so is he gay? And she was like, I don't feel comfortable discussing nobody else's sexuality. Girl, you just said yes. You just said yes. I'm listening. But you just said yes. What do you mean? Mind you, and I skipped a little bit because before I even got pregnant, I went through that phone and I found out he was still talking to his ex-girlfriend and this other, like, he was still talking to endless girls, and I did not know because this man would be in the car with me all day, riding around in my passenger seat. I never seen him drive. I never seen him in the driver's seat. Riding around with me all day, sitting right next to me talking to girls. How?